tous, c'est Jean. Hello. So today I'm gonna teach you and show you how to do the shadowing technique. So this podcast, Intuitive French, aims to help you to improve the French pronunciation, listening skills, and I think shadowing technique is a really good technique. So I'm gonna teach you this here. So first, what is the shadowing technique? This technique helps you to improve your speaking skills and fluency. So when you hear shadowing technique, it sounds a bit pretentious, but actually it's very simple. The concept is simple. You just repeat an audio, any audio, like radio, TV, dialogue, any audio that you have. And you repeat this simultaneously, which means you repeat this as it goes, as it plays. Repeat along, yeah. So it's a bit like the game every kid play when they repeat in a row what you are saying. This we all know kids doing that, and it's annoying, but actually that's more or less what shadowing technique is. And except it's not consecutive, it's simultaneously. And that's how kids learn eventually. So basically you just start the recording and you start to repeat what you hear right away without pressing stop, and no taking the time to listen very well. You don't take the time to listen, or you just repeat what you hear and you don't judge it. Basically you repeat what you hear, you don't know what it is, you don't know you have the sound, that's it. You don't know exactly the meaning, the vocabulary, you just copy, imitate, but live, just like the interpreter when they translate conferences or stuff like this, they translate simultaneously and they have no time to actually prepare much. And so shadowing technique is really powerful because usually French methods or other language methods, they just let you repeat after you hear. So they let you some time, and sometimes you have time to listen and repeat, and you can do it without mistake. But we all know that in real life, there's no pause button. When you hear someone and when you want to speak, you have to speak on your feet, and you cannot just ask someone all the time, to pause or to put subtitles when they speak, when you don't understand. So you have to actually, with these methods, you never face the stress of real communication situation. You play the audio, you pause, you make sure you listen and you understand and you repeat. It's not a real communication situation, especially if you're just by yourself and you study by yourself. You never rush or stress yourself. Why would you? Unfortunately, in real life, they don't give you that stop or pause button. So the more you don't face reality when you practice, when you study, the reality will always be back in your face, and it will be even stronger because you will not expect what you hear. Okay. And shadowing technique helps you to get prepared to this reality. It's preparation. You will be less confused, and it's powerful because it involves stress and an active practice that you should do in a hurry, just like in a real communication situation. It's present. The instant that you hear things, you have to move your mouth, you have to say something. And you have to deal with mistakes too, So that's really active learning, and we know it's important to learn actively. And it's also a bit of fake it until you make it. Okay? It's really important. So it's more, for me, it's more than words. So we study languages, but language is not just word. It's also imitation and impersonation, which is if you do shadowing with a video, you will try to mimic every gesture and you will impersonate the speaker as much as you can with hand gesture or faces, mimics. And it's really the best way to learn something. It's like acting, like a play, So it's really, really important, really, really good and powerful. Okay, you imitate everything the model does. The example, whether it's a speaker or anyone, which is in the source of audio, the audio source. Accent, intonation, word stress, gestures, everything. Copycat. Okay. So when you first practice this shadowing technique, it's a big mess. You have to expect this to be a mess. It will be a disaster because you will make a lot of mistakes, and you don't have to take it too seriously because making mistakes is a part of learning process. And the more you make mistakes, the less you will care because they happen mistakes, and the more you will be confident to speak because you will realize that making a mistake is not important. The most important is like keep trying, even though you made a mistake. Don't let them, smash you. And the more you practice, if you keep practicing, you will really feel the benefit from this technique. So how to do it now? For example, you take a 30-second recording that you will play over and over, like podcast, radio, just things that play. Any audio is good. And it's not because you cannot understand that you cannot use the audio. Actually, it's perfect. If you don't understand, you don't mind. The goal here is to work on fluency and oral skills in French. It's better to have a transcript, but without it, it's okay too, And without the transcript, you cannot really check afterward. But I think it's very good because it's very good if you have the transcript. Even if you don't have, it's fine too, because if you have the transcript, you will be tricked by the spelling, and how it's spelled, and it's not good to look too much at the transcript. Okay, so any level can do that. You can do this at any level. Okay. So the process, you can start with just focus on the French melody, the French intonation. You don't pronounce words, but you just vocalize what you hear, like a song. We talked about this before. And like if we were singing a melody without lyrics. The second step, you can just do the rhythm. We talked about the rhythm before. It's a bit like scat, Tell people scatting the rhythm with a da-da-da, for example, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Maybe it's easier for you because you don't have to focus too much on the pronunciation. You just say da-da-da, okay? So first, intonation, like a melody, like this. Second, the rhythm, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da, okay? And finally, you can try to pronounce all the words. It's okay to miss some words, even a lot, but never stop. Don't stop in the process. That's the hardest part, I think. You play the audio, and you have to repeat. I can do it in English, but even in English, I will make mistakes. Even in French, it's not easy, because they speak fast. Some people, the speakers, they speak fast. But never stop. It will induce a stress, and you will like it. Eventually, it will really help you. If you misspell, it's completely normal. Don't worry. You need to continue, because this is the point of this technique. The point of this technique is not to make it perfect. point of this technique is working on fluency and keep going, even though you're not sure what you're saying, but keep having some output from your mouth in French and make your mouth physically working, in French. Okay, so yeah, I might put some resources in the description, but actually you can just go with your regular resources, or you can turn on any TV channel in French, podcast, methods, dialogues, anything, and it will work fine. So I wish you good luck. Let me know what you think about this technique, if you tried it, how it helped you, and see you. À la prochaine.